Good evening and salutations, my Jade fans. Okay, it's official. I don't know what they're doing with GH. Don't get me wrong. I generally enjoyed this episode. But there's a theme that a lot of times they have to sit there and push a plot through by dumbing down the character. We've seen that with Laura. We just seen that with Sam. Now we done seen that with Anna. Anna Devane, you're an idiot. So Jason is like, cool, we got to the finish line, we got everything, it's a go, we can sit there and just, I can get my life back, I can sit there and make Carly safe. And Anna's like, I can't do that. I can't turn Valentine in. When I watched the episode, this pretty much was my face throughout the entire time. Because she just... There's numerous reasons of why she's an idiot today. Why this scene made her look so stupid. On top of anything else that anyone can think of, she's all about law and order now, right? She's all like, I'm going to take you down, sonny. You sit there and do one illegal... You jaywalk? Valentine, what are we doing at this point? So, besides that, truth, justice, and American way, she talks about her main reason why she doesn't want to do it is because of Charlotte. Anna, that should be the main reason why you want to do it. You should still be furious at him. Okay? I know she's doing her whole... Jesus Christ. I know she's doing her whole... Charlotte forgave me. I shot her. Anna, you do realize that the only reason why you shot her is because Valentine withheld information and put you in that position where you had to sit there and shoot a child, pretty much. You should be furious at him. But you're all like, well, Charlotte is Valentine is the only person that Charlotte has. That ain't true. Jason's like, no. She has other family. This is on Valentine. She just goes on and on and on and on and on. She's like, I can't do it. And she's like, give me 2 hours so I can give Valentine a heads up. Screw it. Let's just move on because I think this was probably the most aggravating part of this whole episode. Anyway, she gives him the satellite phone, says wait 2 hours, and then, do what you want to do. So she goes down to Valentine's place and is like, hey, listen, you need to sit there and leave town now. You need to leave ASAP. I turned you into the feds. Pretty much giving you a head start. So he's mad. He's mad, but he's more like he's more... I don't know how to sit there and say it, but like... He's mad, but at the same time, he realizes, you know what? I don't have time to be mad. I need to sit there and get my daughter. I need to leave town ASAP. He's like, is this real? Was any of this real? The fact that she's standing there giving you this warning like an idiot should prove how real this is. Then he's like, you should come with us. You know what? Logic would dictate that she would sit there and say, nope. But Anna has proven today just how stupid that she is, so I wouldn't put it past her. I really wouldn't. John comes over, because I refuse to call him Jagger. John comes over, and, Ava's like, I want to sit there and try to protect my daughter, this, that, and the third. John's like, all right, so let's build a case. pulls out the recorder, was like, all right, hey, give me something. What are you dealing with Sonny and the Jerome family? She evades the questions mostly. She's like, oh, I wasn't really that, into the family business. I did beauty. I did art. That was more Julian's thing. I kind of stayed away from it. Everything that he asks, she pretty much just kind of just deflects. And she basically says, I'm afraid of Sonny. I'm afraid of Sonny. A lot of people try to turn against Sonny. And, they're pretty much 6 feet under. But I'm also just like, so what do you think you're going to wind up doing? Because, like, she doesn't want to build a case. She doesn't want to sit there and throw him in jail. But you want to sit there and fight for custody. Do you think that Sonny's going to be happy if you somehow win in family court? And he's just going to be like, you know what? Gotta sit there and take that out. No, that's not going to happen. So after a while, she says something as far as, just to kind of shut down the conversation, brings up the sore spot about Karen and his brother, that I cannot remember his name for right now, Stone. And so he's like, you know what, listen, we'll talk later. Think about what I said. So he leaves. And Tyler comes in, literally 45 minutes, 47 minutes into the episode, and I'm just like, okay, just like Valentine, actually. And she's like, I want to know why you did what you did. I want to know what's your end game. Ava's like, well, I did it because the world needs to know that you're an awful mom and that you're very judgmental and you're very prejudiced and this, that, and the third. Like, Ava, you weren't exactly a great mom to Kiki. So how about we just kind of dial down the judgment a little bit, just a tad bit. And now, she talks about how she, Blaze lost her career, this, that, and the third. It was like, oh, she'll be fine. She got talent. She'll be fine. And then I think Ava says something like, oh, well, Sonny's not going to really rock with you anymore because after all the god awful things that you said. And Natalia's like, yeah, Sonny's mad. He ain't mad at me, though. He's mad at you. Which I still think that's kind of out of pocket for Sonny to not be as upset as he is. Sonny was sitting there talking to Willow. Willow wants to sit there and try to broker a truth between Michael and him, and he's just standing his 10 toes down like, no, he betrayed me. But in the end, she's like, I'll think about it. I mean, in the end, he's like, I'll think about it. And of course, I think this epiphany came along where it's like, she's like, I let go of my anger with Willow. I mean, with Nina. Pretty much just saying, can't you do the same thing with Michael? And then Sonny brings up the court case because apparently he was trying to get a hold of Diane, just got his assistant. So he brings that up a little bit. And then he goes to Nina. He goes to Nina, he talks to Drew real quick, and long story short, he's like, all right, so when are you going to sit there and say in family court? Because, I need to sit there and fight for my little girl. And Nina, Nina was like, yo, listen, Ava betrayed me. She stabbed me in the back. I'm going to sit there and practically tell the court that you're a good father. Then Sonny's like, well, I wish I would have did things differently. And I'm not just sitting there saying that because, you're going to be on my side. Bro, that's exactly what you're sitting there saying. Let's be honest. If she did not actually agree to pretty much fighting for you or siding with you, you wouldn't have said that. You treated her like dirt. Okay? So you can really miss me with that BS. I may not like Nina, but yeah, he could have handled things better. You sitting there saying that now means nothing. It's meaningless. Okay. We gotta sit there and talk about this. Nina and Drew. So Nina comes in, smacks the fire out of Drew. And I've seen the comments. Which, Lordy, Lord. I was thinking about those comments all day. I was busy, but time to time I thought about that. There was so many people that was like, oh man, you go girl. Yeah, I'm so proud of her for hitting, for smacking Drew, which You know what? I'm not even going to get into it. Nope. I'm not going to get into it because it's gonna totally take focus away from this review. Even though I really want to, but put that aside. Anyway, so after she hits him, she's all like, "Oh well, you kissed Willow, and practically shouldn't have saying that he's a homewrecker, and he shouldn't have did this, and he shouldn't have did that." I'm just like, I'm sorry, you act like your daughter didn't sit there and play a part in it. Now, when Drew Smith there making up a bunch of excuses, oh, it was the praise, the high praise, and the fireworks. It's the fireworks. Fireworks made you sit there and kiss. This is. Oh Lord. Okay. So he makes us a bunch of excuses, and she pretty much kind of just blames it all on him. After this talk for a good while, then she's all like, "I'm gonna sit there and tell Drew. I'm gonna sit there and tell Willow, that we were sleeping together." Nina, stop, stop. What do you think that's gonna do? What do you think that you think that's going to make Willow feel better on any level? That's just she decides not to do it. They talk a little bit more. Um, Drew gives Nina a compliment. Nina gives Drew a compliment. They kind of compromise and kind of settle down a little bit. For a hot minute, it almost looked like Nina was going to sit there and kiss Drew, and I'm just like, really? Screw it. I'll sit there and say it. I'm sorry. I know it's going to take away from the review for a hot minute, but I, I'm just going to sit there and just leave people who praise Nina for hitting Drew with this little food for thought, right? Would y'all would have kept that same energy? Let's just sit there and say hypothetically, Drew hit Nina back. Would y'all would have kept that same energy? Because I don't really think y'all would have. Just want to throw it out there for food for thought. Um, and then again, that's when Sonny comes in and talks about something else. I don't even remember what it was before he sits there and asks his favor. Which, now I'm sitting there thinking about it. The way that Sonny did treat Nina, as much as I don't like Nina, it would have served him right. It should have been like, remember that time that I came over there to try to sit there and see you and you slammed the door in my face? And now you're over here sitting there asking me for a favor? Nah, I'm good. That's what I wish Nina would have did. I would have enjoyed that scene thoroughly. Um anyway, then there's some sub scenes with Joss and Dex making out and her fawning over him, and it's just the usual run down the clock with those two. And Lois asked Geo, got him a spot at Broadway or something like that, but he turns it down because he wants to sit there and keep his commitment, one, to Ava, two, his scholarship depends on him staying there at PCU or whatever. So he's like, I can't do it. I mean, I done said so many times about Geo. Y'all know what I've been sitting there saying about Geo. I'm not even going to sit there and say it at this point. We already know. If you watch my reviews, we already know what I think about that scene. Um, I mean, they're not terrible scenes. It wasn't a terrible scene. It was just like, anyway, you already know what I say about that. Then towards the end, John comes. John is not there talking to his boss, and his boss is pretty much like, "You don't have any more time. Like, you need to sit there and wrap this up. You need to sit there and come back to DC, take your L, and whatever crappy assignment that we give you next, because we get an expensive couch, some champagne." It's like, yo, what are you doing? Oh, I was not there, just handling a informant or whatever. Yeah, okay. Are you almost done with this whole little field trip of yours? Because we're gonna wrap this up. Um, Especially paying for that damn hotel. I mean, you don't imagine that bill. Um, so yeah, now he's like, hey, listen, I will turn Carly and she will go to jail. And you know the sad thing is, Anna's sit there betting on the fact that she keeps saying to Jason, hey, listen, you only had to give the information to John. It didn't. It's on him if he can arrest Valentin or not. And you really think he's going to hold up his end of the agreement? I, that was the deal. Okay. Anyway, I feel like that's about it. I can't think of anything else now. If I do have something, if you missed anything, or sorry, if I missed anything, come to the live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll sit there and talk about all the shows, Days of Our Lives, Born and Beautiful, Young and Restless, and General Hospital, of course. And with that being said, I'm gonna go. I will see you in the next video.